Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2.5,
I
1,
make
3
thick ass
quarters.
brownies.
1 3/4. 0.345.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay.
I guess I should open everything up.
I haven't rolled 20 up. I guess
What the fuck? I noticed
why is my
Raymond was the first one to jump into roll 20, despite you guys.
I was like, why is my music not playing? I was like, oh yeah, because I haven't logged into
You
roll
don't
20
get the
yet.
music now.
Yeah.
I just started it.
Yeah, now it's gonna start
Yeah.
late.
Exactly.
Right in the middle of me talking.
It'll play through you talking now because
Yep.
that's how roll 20 works.
Yeah.
Chris, I love how your picture is still your old character.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is. It still shows
Oh,
Fall Robin
well.
on there. We're living in the past.
I ought to update that.
Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of Voyager Quarter videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live stream at Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures. I am joined as always by my wonderful friends, Chris, playing Gottwald Ironhorn, the Minotaur Rune Knight fighter.
Hearing that intro music.
Right now. Right now?
Oh,
Heather
yeah.
playing Sabra, the Lizardfolk School of Necromancy wizard.
I'm also dancing to that intro music.
And Raymond playing Mac, the Turtle Drake Warden Ranger.
My intro music ended on time because I had Roll20 open already.
See?
Teacher's pet.
Teacher's pet. Yeah, exactly. Nerd.
Inspiration. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday. Watch more D&D videos, reviews, and Let's Plays here on the channel. You can read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com and watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series Crafting the Deep every Monday and Thursday. Head on over to our live post-session discussion chat from the Deep after our show tonight. You can also listen to all of these live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can join our official Discord server with invite link in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/roguewatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables and private patron D&D games. Shoutouts to new patron this week, Glenn. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord. For streaming, I use OBS Studio. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on Call from the Deep. During their long rest, the party hatched a plan for the sunken shipwreck lair. Use Gottwald as delicious bait. The Minotaur changed into his mariner's armor, drank a mysterious liquid from the alien ship, which granted him a bubble of air, then swam out to the wreck and pretended to be an injured sea cow. The ruse worked, with half the guards racing after him as he hightailed it toward the beach, where he and his companions could make short work of them. And the rest of the party entered the water to surround the remaining guards in the depths. Savra, having drank a potion of water breathing, shattered the still functional ballistae, while Gottwald and Mac took out the crew. A remaining Sahuagin tried to swim below and warn his boss, but he was stopped by his own net, courtesy of Mac. With the initial Sahuagin guards disposed of, the party now looks to explore the rest of the sunken shipwreck. One of my shorter recaps, I think, just because it was I think it was a lot of battles.
Wait,
Yeah.
I have my own thing on the bar now. I want to hear it. I haven't heard this yet. Yeah, look at this juicy thing right here. It's thick. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, what was that in reference to?
No, what was the context of that
It just
clip?
happened last... So that's our new soundbite. It just happened last session when you were trying to get the
goodness.
guards to eat you. You're like pointing to your own juicy flanks.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. I'm
She
gonna
was
have to
mocking
keep
you
that
for
one
it.
in mind.
Yeah.
That is gold.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
oh
I
man,
try.
sorry. I had to.
What's that one called? Juicy Thick is what that one's called. Okay.
And of course it's a peach.
I get to name them. I get to put the appropriate emoticon in there. Or not emoticon. God, I
yeah.
feel fucking so old.
You're
Emoji.
old.
Emoji. There you go.
Emoji.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what
old.
that's what they're called. Yeah.
Speaking of being old, the meme in the chat
Oh.
from last week of the interview with the net was pretty fucking funny. I laughed for quite a bit.
That was good.
In terms of how he made it so high on the corporate ladder. Yeah.
He was like, I have a net, and also my dad. What was it? Yeah, I have this net, and also my uncle is Clark, and will kill you. Well, that is an impressive net. Congratulations, team leader.
Shout out to Demnix for providing most of our fan art and excellent,
Yes.
which is now part of a slideshow.
That's right.
So you three find yourselves in the middle of this shipwreck, having recently taken out the initial guards. You are right now literally in the middle of it. You've swam down to a hole in the side. There's another hole just below you that goes lower down into the bottom hold of the ship. You remember that the guard who was saying he was going to warn Karg looked like he was heading towards this door to the south. And then also there was another door back up on the top of the ship that was chained up.
Okay, yeah. So Karg? You just
Carl.
said it. 5 seconds. ago.
Carl. Yeah.
His name's now Carl.
Carl G?
something like that.
He makes killer hamburgers.
Well, his
Actually,
son
I'm not-
does.
Yeah.
Yeah. We killed the son. He had the net.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, do we want to go towards Carl, or explore that chained up door upstairs?
I mean, what bad thing could be hiding in the chained up door?
I know. I'm kind of curious myself. All right. We've handled all the guards, and the person who was going to go warn Carl didn't actually make it down there, right?
Correct. That would have been Mr. Net here,
Mr. Net.
and he was permanently.
Mr. Net is his uncle. I will have you know. He just goes by Net.
Fair.
All his friends call him Nettie.
Mm-hmm.
Nettle.
Yeah, let's go up to the chain door.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing bad could come from a chain door.
Yeah.
All right. And I believe Cheese went up to the surface and came back down because he doesn't have all the fancy
He's a dolphin.
air breathing abilities or turtle butt breathing that Mac possesses to be able to stay underwater for lengths of time.
Yep.
So yeah, you see a door that looks like it has been chained up from obviously your side, the outside, with just like rusty chains that are now covered in muck and algae.
Algae.
I'm not going there.
I don't know if even listening at a door is valuable underwater. Like, what are the mechanics of that? What are the physics of trying to listen at a door underwater? Can you hear anything?
You can definitely hear sounds underwater, yeah, but it would be pretty hard to detect anything. But go ahead and give me a perception check. Will probably give you disadvantage.
Mind you, I can comprehend those languages. So if anyone's saying things, I can comprehend it.
Well,
But
I got
Wolf
an
can't.
air bubble around me, so maybe I can't even hear.
Yeah,
Like, it's even worse.
It's like
for
a
me.
seashell effect almost. You just kind of have this like echoing effect. Yeah, I rolled a 2, by the way. Yeah, it's hard to discern. You don't hear much of anything, and it's thankfully it's like you said, you took out all the guards in the area, so you don't hear any like major activity going on up here.
Yeah. All right. Well, unless anyone else wants to do something, I'm gonna rip these chains off.
I'm just gonna wait back here.
All right. Got Wald's gonna. I don't think. I mean, is it chain? Is there a lock on the chains? Is that the situation?
They have. You don't really see a lock. They've been like haphazardly like wrapped around like the handles, and you do think that you're gonna have to break them. You don't really see any.
Okay.
What you can determine by this is that whoever chained this door up has no intention of ever going through this door again.
Okay.
That's what the level of chainery
did
is
not
happening
leave
here.
Yeah.
This is not a careful like I need to have it like no, this is a just block it.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, Gottwald's method would probably be to like, especially if he's underwater, like put his hooves on the door and like grab the chains and like push himself backwards and just try to like rip the chains backwards from the
boy.
door.
Okay,
Using
use
his
the
leg muscles.
door. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, give me a strength check.
24. I rolled an 18.
You sure did. 24. You do exactly that. You put your hooves on the door and kind of have your face up towards the surface, although you barely can see anything, and then take the chain and just rip them off, muscles bulging, and you hear a giant creaking of rotting timber like breaking up. The door itself kind of breaks apart in certain areas because this is just a old rotting ship at the bottom of the sea. And you rip those chains off. And I'll still leave the door to where you have to open it, but there's now like holes and shit in there.
Okay.
Now Swiss cheese door.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I assume no one else wants to go first.
I'm squishy.
That's what he had. All right. Open the door.
Mac taps on you with his bow, and he starts signing like,
Stop. Stop.
We never did figure out a sign
I'm
language.
excited. Stop. I'm excited.
YMCA.
Return the YMCA. I'll stares at him for a while, like, what? I'm trying to understand.
he just kind of like shoos you along.
All right.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah, exactly.
Dim light filters into this chamber, dappling a once lavishly decorated cabin. In the center of this room is a long wooden table with silver cutlery and candlesticks lying haphazardly atop it. On either wall are wooden desks above which hang rotting paintings. Everything in the cabin is covered at least by at least an inch of sand and muck. The room is split by a thick curtain covered in algae. Atop the nearest desk is an ornate book. Floating in the middle of the room is a dead Sahuagin.
Gottwald will motion to Savra and point at the book.
I will use my mage hand to get my book. My mage hand is now a baby foot.
A baby foot. You cast your mage hand, and it floats towards this book. And as it reaches down to grasp the book, you see that Gottwald, I guess you can see the book, appears to be bound in not leather, but like a scaly substance. And has kind of like ridges on the cover, and as that hand, or whatever you said, foot or something, gets close to it, you see a eye opens on the book. But the book doesn't do anything. What happens is this curtain nearby suddenly opens as a barnacle-encrusted corpse shuffles forward, springs out, and has hands in kind of a fighting gesture, and you can see like these shadowy forms of power building on his fingertips, and he says, I have you now, you fish bastard! Oh, what the hells are you?
Oh, Gottwald was ready to fight.
He's still kind of in like this mode, but he's like paused.
So, okay, another physics question. If I talk inside of my air bubble, can anyone hear me?
Me.
Yes, I think for the purposes of all our sanities, yes.
Okay. Not sure how air bubbles work.
Right. Conveniently, they all, for the same reason that every person in a sci-fi film speaks, the language of English. If it's
the common language.
The common language. Yeah, this needs to happen for storytelling to proceed.
All right. We are not fish people. We are here to destroy the fish people. The Sahuagin are our enemies. As such, they seem to be yours.
You can see he pauses for a second, stares at you with like unblinking eye
Do
sockets.
I look like a fish man?
Yeah.
Wait, am I wearing a shark still? Let me take this off.
You do look like quite the figure with the whole Minotaur thing with an air bubble around your head.
Right.
You can see
Hover pops up underneath like your elbow. Like, are you a lich?
She is a lizard, not a shark. It is a fine distinction, I grant you, but it is different.
his hands kind of get a little softer, and then you can see that power kind of dims back into his
You are a lich, aren't you?
dead hands. And he kind of sinks back a little bit and seems to put his hand up to a non-existent beard and kind of stroke the water for a moment.
So is this like an underwater like decayed corpse looking dude?
Does look like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might not be a bad guess.
Says
He looked like a lich in the picture, so that's why I'm going with it.
He's got no lips.
he's
How
got no
does he
lips.
pronounce anything?
My memories fade each day. But I do remember my name. Ochmiraz. Once senior wizard aboard the mighty galleon, the Golden Crown, pride of Kalimshan. I do not remember what befell the ship, or how I was transformed. Perhaps I dabbled in some dark arts, or was cursed. Regardless, I woke up with sea instead of air in my chest. That was long ago. But now these foul sea creatures have moved in, claiming the ship as their own. I defended it best I could, as I did in life. Slew many of them. But I was one, they were many. They stole my staff. I was forced to retreat here. A final stand, but cowards locked me in. So here I wait, ready to pounce. But you are not sea creatures. It is so good to speak. Again, tell me, has the surface world been taken over by anthropomorphic creatures?
Not yet, but we're in the final stages of prepping.
We're working on it.
It's like that world in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, right?
Right.
Yeah. We're all animal people on
Counter
the surface
Earth.
now. Yeah. There's octopus crack dealers up there. They've got everything.
They got everything.
Well, yeah. The world is probably much like you left it. I will be honest. But you may be able to help us, and we help you. Yes, we are here because these Sahuagin have been terrorizing the surface. They are encroaching beyond their normal territories, and this ship is just one example of such things. We are here.
Want to help us kill the leader?
Yes, you wish to help us kill the leader. Yes, I agree. And then we will leave you your ship home, and you can live here forever as an undead wizard or whatever you are.
It's much less work than before. I can relax. But not since they came and wreck everything. So yes, I want them gone. And yes, the great Miraz will help you. I do not have my staff, but I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
You see him like cracking like barnacles off his body.
Who took your staff from you, wizard?
One of those nasty creatures. Alas, I no longer sense it nearby. Here I have taken it somewhere else.
No, that is disappointing.
You,
He looks at you, Sabra.
can sense the arcane about you, yes?
Well, yeah. I don't look like him.
You are brains of operation, yes?
Don't tell the rest of them this.
Well, I'm afraid me and the book have not seen eye to eye since my transformation, and it seems to take a shine to you, so...
Ooh. Can I see the book?
Take it.
Does it have a name?
Ah, I'm not sure.
It's a sentient book. How do you not know its name?
Did you not talk to your own book? What kind of
I told
What kind
you,
of wizard are you?
the memories, they are not so good.
Ah, but we clear out the Sahuagin. I keep dropping books down for you. You know,
If you
I will
can,
not come back down here, though.
if you can help clear this ship and leave me be, then there will be some more treasure for you.
Okay.
And also there seems to be a lot of, as I mentioned, silverware everywhere. Yeah, and there's a desk with a drawer on it, but he seems to be like, you get the feeling this is kind of like his like private sanctum or area.
Oh, okay.
But he did explain like, hey, if you help me, there'll be some treasure for you. So, but he did offer to give you the book. And no, he does not seem to recall.
I won't root around his private quarters.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to recall any information about the book other than the fact that him and the book don't see eye to eye. And yes, he makes that joke very constantly.
Oh, the book. Give me the book.
The book, Savra, is a scaly spell book.
Ooh.
The magic book is covered in rough scales and horned ridges ranging from green to brown. On the cover is a single eye with a vertical pupil. The scaly spellbook is a sentient book, though can only communicate to its wielder through emotion and limited body language with its eye. It has intelligence of 16, wisdom of 13, and charisma of 15, and hearing and dark vision out to 30 feet. Its alignment is neutral. Wow. The scaly spellbook has a particular affinity for dragons and reptilian creatures, such as dragonborn, lizardfolk, and kobolds. It seeks to align itself with these creatures and aid them whenever possible. If the user tries to harm such a creature outside of immediate self-defense, the book will rebel against its user. Rumor is the book was once a young dragon who was cursed or transformed into a book. The spellbook, along with anything written on its pages, can't be damaged by fire or immersion in water. In addition, the spellbook doesn't deteriorate with age. As an action, you can open the book away from you, spewing a magical breath attack from its pages. Choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a DC 13 dex save, taking 3d6 of the chosen damage on a failed save or half as much on a success. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus per long rest. You can spend additional uses when triggering the effect, increasing the damage by 1d6 per use. After using this ability, you also gain resistance to the damage type until the end of your next turn. Additional abilities may unlock as you travel together.
Wow.
This book will level up with you.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
You just got to keep that in mind if we ever fight a dragon. Like, that spellbook may not like fighting dragons.
Did you just give her a Drake companion?
Who's the real Drake Warden here?
Ah, you see, it already likes you.
Were you a lizard man before your untimely demise?
I
cannot tell what they brought.
don't remember.
Okay.
It has been a long time.
Well, whatever you were then, you are undead now. That is fine. I do not discriminate.
That is fortunate. I would hate to reduce you to a little smoky water bits.
I would not wish to be reduced.
He kind of floats out, and you can see very much undead looking, and just very just skin and bones. Well, not skin. No, there's no skin, just bones. I guess there is. I don't know. There is some skin there.
Skin,
yeah, there's some skin, sure, but it's very patchy.
Trace amounts of skin.
And but like covered in like all the gunk, right? Like seaweed and algae, just it's kind of like everywhere. In strategic places, of course, but not that he has organs
That's
anymore.
his clothing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's for clothing.
As the golden crown is not what she used to be. I'm afraid there may be some holes and marine life. But
Excellent.
He sees like a couple like Sahuagin bodies floating around.
seems you are already quite efficient at destroying these creatures.
We have experience, yes.
That is good.
And we will have more before we are done here. The leader of the Sahuagin, Clark, resides somewhere down below. Don't suppose you are familiar with the ins and outs of these passageways, or is your memory too far gone for that?
I remember this ship well. There is larger rooms near the...
I forget my ship terminology now. What's the rear? After stern.
I don't remember. I don't know.
The back of the ship. he would use the proper terms.
Yes, yeah.
A boat butt.
The boat butt, yeah.
near the butt of the ship. That would be the larger rooms. Mine here, of course, the most stately. Keep it Sahuagin free. I have to explore below deck. Or, of course, the hold is the largest room and could be used for all kinds of nefarious things. Spooky thing.
You see like an eel go out of his mouth.
Y'all look over and both Solver and the book roll their eyes.
As soon as when you pick up that book, the book just kind of looks at you like just like big anime eye, which is like, oh. It seems to really like you, Sabra.
All right, let's go downstairs. I can't remember what doors were open downstairs, but hopefully he can tell us what rooms are what.
Yeah, you can
Before we open the
go
door.
down literally the stairs here and be back into the main lower deck, which is now just filled with murky water and has a little bit of light coming down. You see a door far to the north. You've got the open door to the east is what you swam through to go fight the Sahuagin, so you know that's the kind of where the opening is in the side of the ship. And you've got doors to your west and south.
And to the east is where I and Mac fought the
Yes.
Sahuagin before. Yeah.
Yes. And then and also there's stairs up here going down.
Well, okay, I see. Yeah. All
There are
right.
holes, stairs, and doors. There's all kinds of places.
Too many orifices. There's too many orifices.
Lots of them.
Can we get some advisement from our ghoulie friend Ash Miraz? What these doors lead to?
Yeah. What's his name? Hoch Miraz.
Hosh Miraz. Okay.
Hoshmiraz.
Once again, he seems to stroke a non-existent beard. Says, yes. South are some large cabins would be probably big enough for sleeping quarters, something like that. Here, and he kind of bangs on the wall here. This was the galley. Eat. Kitchen. Below is the large hold. And then to the north would be a storage. The problem is all the things he's giving you were when the ship was still operational. He doesn't know any of the updates from what the Sahuagin have done since then. So
I've done to it.
Yeah, he doesn't have the most recent intel.
All right. Well, unless anybody's got a preference, I'm gonna start opening doors.
Opening doors.
I think we should all open an individual door and watch Eric's head explode.
He does
That is
point
always
out.
fun.
He does point this way and say, "There was armory and more sleeping quarters out there, and there's another door up there as well."
Oh, yeah, this one right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that I've covered everything now.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's start opening doors. It's time. It's time for the door opening.
The door opening.
This was barracks, right? Sleeping quarters.
That's what he said. You open this door, and this room clearly looks like it is used by the Sahuagin to rest. The entire area is bare except for mats of like seaweed that have been woven together, creating kind of sleeping arrangements. There is a coral trunk stored against the far wall, and another door to the south.
All right.
I guess we're going in.
Yep. Let's go in. There's no one in here.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, is it dark down here?
Yeah.
It is dark.
I also have my light orb as well too, but
Oh yeah. I do have light orb available. Is this thing still providing light? Yes, it
there we go.
is. You can see a little better.
I'm gonna try to like wear the light orb kind of like a hat,
Okay.
so that way it just goes with me. I don't have to worry
a,
about it.
like a mining helmet thing with a light coming out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I open this chest over here?
You sure can. It is not locked whatsoever.
Oh.
The chest contains 3 coral and pearl necklaces. Look like they would be worth some money just because, I mean, pearls are pretty nice.
Yeah.
You also see what looks like a small idol of a made out of shark bone, and it's chiseled to look like a large, fearsome shark, but then you can tell that the fins have all been snapped off, and its jaw has been scratched with like 4 deep lines going down.
That doesn't sound ominous.
Okay. 3. Okay. And then a shark idol made of bone with jaw lines drawn on it. Does this look? I don't know if I can even tell if it's magical or not, but
You don't get the sense that it's magical or even particularly valuable, but it feels like what Savra said. It feels somewhat ominous
okay.
when you
Did
like
he show
have
it to the undead dude? What is? Does he know what that represents?
He just kind of scoffs and says, "Look at these
Stupid creatures think they have artistic capabilities.
Hmm.
Little more than vermin.
He does not seem to think too highly of them.
Okay, yeah, something that is important to them. I assume this door. I'll open it, but I assume it goes back out to the.
Yeah, and that was the door that you see
So-
now. Yeah, that Mr. Net was trying to get through.
Yes, right. All right. Well, southward then. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
What have I done? What have I
Close the
done?
Close the door.
Sorry, wrong room.
Wrong room. This cabin is adorned with skulls of various beasts and humanoids. In the center of the chamber is a chunk of decaying wood which has been carved into the figure of an indescribable alien horror. A buckler is hung around the statue like an amulet. Embedded in the buckler is a humanoid eye. It snaps open, and you hear a voice speak in all of your minds.
The time is nigh. The armada moves. One by one, mighty wave will crash upon their cities. All who dwell in the seas will earn their place in the new kingdom.
Your minds yield up simultaneous images of a humanoid octopus, a tentacled beast of the depths, and a monstrous brain. Legions of ships approach the Sword Coast, and you all recognize the city of Neverwinter as the target. As this vision ends, an enormous four-armed Sahuagin nods reverently at the statue. Then his attention is drawn to you. He snarls and hefts a trident with two of his arms. I would like some initiative, please.
Okay. Is this Clark? Or is this just a
Are
big
you a Mr.
Sahuagin?
Clark?
Are you?
Yeah, now that you can see the door clearly says Clark.
Clark.
Yeah. Boss, do not open.
Yeah,
Under
yeah.
threat of tearing you limb from limb.
Private quarters. Keep
Private
out.
quarters. Members
There's
members only.
There's a sock on the door.
There's a sock on the door. Don't come a knocking.
If the sock is a rockin'.
Yeah.
Okay. I would do this right as Raymond walked away too.
Yeah.
I assume to put the
Put the
child
child
down.
down.
'Cause she was passed out.
Is the actual name. Is it on the token? Oh, I did not write it down. His name is Karg. That's it.
Hard.
There you go.
Carl. We said his name was Carl.
Carl, sure.
Yes, Carl. Carl Jr.
It's Carl's. Yeah, no, Carl Jr. was the net guy.
Right. That's
All right, I'll roll for Ray.
Yeah,
Of course, I rolled really high.
of course.
Ray gets to go first.
Yep. What do we want Raven to do? Fire arrow?
Yeah, probably shoot an arrow. He's a big target. It's...
He's got, pretty sure he's got line of sight. Yeah, he does. Fire. Now he's got disadvantage, right? Because he's underwater and he's got a bow. Nobody's disagreeing with me, so disadvantage.
I think that was the case, but I think was it sharpshooter that didn't care, or was that discover?
Sharpshooter offset the disadvantage. I think, doesn't Sharpshooter give him advantage?
I don't think sharpshooter works underwater advantage though.
I think that was just cover.
It's for
wasn't it?
cover
I
and for
forget- I forget.
range.
Okay.
Yeah, specifically. Also, I should have done this before this, after the Hochmraz encounter. I'm gonna have Savra and Mac roll for the con save that Gottwald had to do at the end of last session, which is you
great.
being basically underwater in frigid water conditions.
Oh, only right now, and we're facing the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the see these cockamamie rules things I keep telling y'all about.
Ray got a
Just
15.
remembering when it's convenient to me.
con save? Great. I have a +1.
Ray had a +2, but we got that done.
Ah, 18.
Okay, wow.
All right, so you both managed to stave off the effects. Hey, I stalled until Raymond is back. There he is. All right, it's your turn, sir.
We opened the door in the back of the ship, and not only is there what is a shield, a buckler? You said?
I will paste the thing I read
yeah,
earlier. You opened the boss room, basically.
Yep.
A human eye snap up in your voice at the time of the night. The armor moves one by one.
Basically, Sahuagin are gonna like invade the
Armed
mainland.
Sahuagin nods reverently. Wait, what? Enormous four-armed Sahuagin nods reverently at the statue. That oh, there was somebody in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That big chunky guy down at the bottom.
The immediate information is that there's a giant Sahuagin we have to fight.
What's the con save for?
For
Cold
you
water.
being submersed in frigid water for this length of time, but you have both made the save, so you're good for now.
Oh, thank you. Good job.
Good job, yeah. For rolling for me.
All right. So let's remember the rules. So I have disadvantage.
That's what we were just determining while you were gone, yeah. Had to remind ourselves about that.
And what can I do? Nothing. I don't want to get near that guy. I'm a
You
I'm a
don't?
ranger. Okay, then yeah, I will just fire an arrow at him. Who do you hurl the trident at?
Nobody yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he
has-
hefts the trident with two of
hefts
his
the trident,
arms
yeah.
out of 4. Okay.
Out of a possible 4. Alas, it does not do more damage if he holds it with 4 arms.
13.
13 is not going to hit against his... Is he wearing armor, or is it just natural armor? He does wear armor. He has got full... He's got like fucking coral, like sea armor. It's like all crusted out of like shark skin and coral pieces and stuff. Fits him perfectly, like perfectly tailored.
Great.
Max signs something at you, thumbs up, and then this is fine.
we understand that bit. The thumbs up and then the wave by.
Bye!
That's pretty clear.
This is difficult terrain, right? So I can only swim 15 feet.
Yep,
It's a bummer.
we are underwater.
Cheese does swim a little closer.
My goodness, I just realized I rolled pretty high in initiative for once.
You sure did.
Well, after that arrow bounces harmlessly off his armor, he just kind of looks up and grins, and you see his mouth is full of razor-sharp shark teeth. And he swims up and begins to go ham on Mr. Gottwald. Mr. Gottwald, you've got some blood dripping out of you that makes his eyes roll back of his head and
Suppose I
licks
do.
his lips as he strikes with advantage. Oh, he
I'm
liked
trying to
that.
see-
He liked that
trying
blood
to see.
frenzy a lot.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yep. Everybody, start looking at your character
Are yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is the buckler a creature?
No. But it does look like it might be a threat.
Does it have hit points? I guess is the question.
You do think you would be able to damage it.
Okay, that's so. I feel like for the purpose of the rules of this ability I
Yeah.
have, that's the key crux of the thing.
Okay. But it's not a creature. So I will get to see how it's
an
worded.
Object.
It's an
Yeah, let's see
object,
how-
yeah.
Let's see how it is worded.
Okay.
Let's see. Different. It does say a different creature.
Okay.
So it is an object.
I am going to have to objection, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I want to be fair, but it's technically not a
Yeah.
creature. In
Okay.
fact, I need to put it on here.
Yeah, it's about all I got in terms of reactions. Okay, well, 22 hits. What does that do?
Is it a non-magical object?
It is a magical object.
It's almost certainly magical.
It's got a
it
eye
gave
on
us-
it that flipped open, yeah.
It gave us psychic images of an invasion.
That's pretty magical.
That's pretty magical.
All right, it's coming at you for 9 piercing damage.
All right.
He's gonna do it again.
Okay.
Ow.
Ooh, almost a crit hit for 9 piercing damage.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he's gonna
I'm-
lean in and try to rip off some of that juicy flank.
Oh my god.
So juicy.
That's
17
well,
with your no longer sexy armor.
yeah. How tough does that wizard look?
You haven't seen him in action.
My new little lich friend.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, our
You're
new
not sure
little
what he's
friend.
capable of.
All right, I feel really bad about this, but also I don't want to go down. I don't know how much damage this is gonna do, but I'm close to going down.
Oh, now I'm curious what's gonna
So he's gonna, as the bite comes into him, he's going to say, "I'm very sorry, my new friend, but I believe you can handle this." As a swirling portal appears in front of the creature, and that bite goes through the portal into the lich, or into the undead.
happen. That is a bold decision on your part. If anything, A, let's attack our one tenuous NPC with the damage, and B, maybe just lie to him and say, "Look out behind you."
I guess I could have done that. I could have just lied. Maybe he didn't hear me. I don't know.
Ah, they're coming from all sides.
Oh, the Sahuagin can teleport and is biting you from behind.
He's capable of some crazy magic.
That's not a bad idea, but probably wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah. Okay, so
that bite with an attack of 17 is
poke
going
the
to go through this
rune and
portal.
choose a different creature within 30 feet of you. Okay. Chosen creature becomes the target of the attack using the same roll. Okay, so that will hit our wizard.
I don't
And
suppose either one of you have an AC over 17.
I believe Mac does have a 17, but that would hit him also, yeah.
Yeah.
And you hear him grunt and say, "Ah, sorcery.
The Sahuagin are terrible.
I didn't know they were capable of magics. Must be a powerful leader.
I do my best.
We have to remind him a lot that he's very pretty.
That's its turn. Then you see the eye begin to pulse, and you all feel a terrible pain in your minds. Let's see, how far does that pain go? It's going to be affecting everybody except Mac. I need intelligence saving throws.
Goodness.
Only one I'm good at. Finally. Watch me get a 1 now. God damn it. Almost.
Not great.
I have a +7. I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Drake
Wow.
rolled the best of all of you.
Yep.
I'm debating about using my inspiration just so I can reroll that.
Do I have inspiration? No, I don't have. Look, that might be a good idea. I've got 10 hit points.
Yeah, I think I will. We don't know what bad thing is going to happen.
Mhm.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah, especially if you have such a
That
good
is better.
plus modifier, then
Right.
inspiration is usually way in your favor. Gotwell, no inspiration for you, nothing?
No, I got nothing. Yep. No inspiration.
So unfortunately, you...
Start dancing.
Yeah. Take, oh my god. 13
Uh.
psychic damage.
This is what I was trying to avoid. Like, to remind the DM that we are level 2. All right, before Gottwald's able to act, he goes down.
You see Gotwell just melt under this psychic pain, and his body just...
I should have taken.
Your body rises to the top of the thing, doesn't it? Because you hit
It just
zero.
hit the ceiling. Yeah.
It's the
It's like
ceiling.
a fish. It just starts to float up.
He just starts.
Yep, just
he
floats.
goes up to the top.
He goes, little turns belly up and starts floating up. The rest of you made the save, however. Nothing happens. Savra, you see Gottwald's unfortunately gone down. That eye has just blasted some kind of psychic energy out of it that felt very bad. And this dude is now looking at you.
Can I make him, like, take a health potion as a...
You can...
As an action, or can that be a bonus action?
Well, we have rules for that. I think if you administer to somebody else, I believe it does have to be an action. Yeah, potions can be administered to others as an action. They can also be thrown up to 30 feet to heal an ally using an action. The only way it's a bonus action is if you just want to give somebody a potion, but obviously if they're unconscious, then that doesn't really help them.
Doesn't help.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, crap.
Yeah.
He's the big tanky boy.
Shit. The big ones.
And I also
Down
like go
already.
I like go next. Like
Yeah.
I was about to go drink a health potion. I would have like gotten myself prepped.
Our new little lich friend actually goes before you, but yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Alright, I will spend my turn using my 1 health potion and bring Gottwald back to life.
What a waste.
I feel like I'm still
It is.
burdened. I'm a burden on the team.
Poor Gottwald. You know what? You're standing between... Or you will be standing between her and imminent doom, so...
Yep.
Mhm.
Alright, so she's giving you a potion, so one of you needs to roll hit points for that, I guess.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Do it. You do it. Heather.
Or do the macro thing.
I'm not conscious to roll these dice.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Four. Well, that'll do
worst
it. It's not great.
possible roll.
See, this is what happens when I use your little macro thing.
You know what? It's hard trying to administer a potion when you're under fucking water, too. Like,
That's true.
That is
That
not
is- yep.
easy.
He keeps trying to float up and the bottle's not going after him
Right.
fast enough.
Yep.
He ends up, instead of like going down his throat, it goes up his nose.
Yep.
But does get you back to the land of consciousness. I do need a... Whatchamahoozit. Lingering injury roll, please. Con save.
Okay. I'll say. That's not great.
No, you have to roll on that table for me. And then Sabra, if you want to do anything else on your turn before...
I can't do anything else. All my shit is actions.
Yeah. Oh. You might be going into pirate mode, Gottwald. Damage to
And
eye.
that's actually all right. I'm not making range.
That's
attacks
actually
for
true,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all the characters, you're probably the one that can sustain it the best. You're embracing his
I'm not-
pirate.
I can intimidate better. That's
It was
fine.
an eye for an eye.
Oh.
Sure was.
Oh wait, shoot, that's the book, not the shield.
That was the book.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the reference.
We haven't taken their eye yet.
Now you need to take the eye. Rip his
Yeah.
eye out.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've got nothing else I can do. All of my shit is actions, not bonus actions. Better use my action to heal his ass.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Miraz will saddle up, and he will get his hands in place, and he says,
It's all right. I am here to assist, destroy these foul creatures. This is my ship.
and make sure he's set up. Yes. He will fire off what look like just shadowy bolts of life-stealing energy. Oh, damn! Emboldened from
NPC,
downtown.
yeah.
Jeez.
Sabra looks
Jesus.
back and says, "The book told me you were very good in your previous life."
Oh man, for once I don't have an embarrassing NPC. He absolutely, like, his arms shake and he kind of like, but then he just, and all of a sudden it just grows huge and slams into that Sahuagin for 21 damage.
Still got a few tricks up my sleeve. Stuff or no stuff?
And then he does a fun little, he does that and then he kind of like rotates back to the door like he's got like a gun, but he's treating his hand like the gun. And he nods it back. Now he's like into it.
been part of a team for a long time. This is so much fun.
Gottwald, back to the land of consciousness. However, you now have a fucked up eye.
Yep, I sure do. I'm really trying to decide what I want to do next. I could try to grapple him and pull him out of the room. But I got four hit points. That's the thing I got.
That is the pressing
no matter what I
concern.
do.
Yeah.
What do we say about potions? Is a free action if I don't? I can't remember the rules.
As long as you don't move.
Drinking is
I
a
don't
free
move.
action if you don't move. If you do move, it becomes a bonus action.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and all of you notice that eye is still there staring at all of you.
Yep.
That's on the statue back here.
Now the eye. Okay. The buckler is hanging on the statue,
Yes.
like a rope around the statue, and the buckler's on the end of the rope, kind of like
Correct.
a necklace.
Yeah, kind of like a necklace, yeah.
All right, then Gottwald's gonna barely even acknowledge the Sahuagin at this point, like because the Sahuagin's not who took him down. The fucking Shield's who took him down.
Yeah.
He is going to, as a free action. Well, shit. I can't do that and move at the same time.
Playing the most complicated fighter. You got too many options. It's only level 4.
I don't know if I'm gonna die. That's the problem.
Then I've done my job well.
Yeah,
If that's at the forefront of your concern.
I'm concerned about dying immediately.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to forgo healing then, and as his bonus action, he is going to become a giant. Giant's might. Or wait,
Okay.
hold on. Is that a bonus action? It is a bonus action. Okay.
Begin yourself.
Yep.
Become the same size as the Baron.
That's right.
Now you pick on somebody your own size.
Yeah. His grin
And
falters
then
for a second, but he still notes that you are still very fucked up and bloodied.
Yeah, exactly. And then I don't think I'm even gonna attack. So in order to attack and then grapple, it's a bonus action. However, that was my bonus action. So he's just gonna grapple him. He's just gonna grapple the guy.
Okay. As an action.
Yep. Where's my thing? This.
He looks pretty strong, but
He has advantage, so it's a 17.
okay. Against strength.
Yep.
Athletics. Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics, either one.
Does not have advantage. Oh, I got a 14.
Yep.
So, despite his 4 arms and your bloodied state, you are able to successfully grab
Just
onto him.
Grab him by the head and
Yeah.
drag him out of this room.
Okay.
So he is grappled 5. I'm basically pulling him out of this whole area. 5,
Okay.
10. I don't know how to. Yeah, 15. That's not quite.
You want some bad news?
What's that?
I don't know. Should I tell you?
Your speed is halved if you're grappling? I don't know. What's
Yeah. So I can only move 15. So
Yeah.
I'm just pulling him out of this door, but unfortunately I couldn't.
He does have a swim speed, so he's not halved again because he's got the armor,
Right.
right? The magic armor.
Yeah.
5, 10. So I think you can maybe get him here, kind of
Yeah,
awkwardly into the
yeah.
doorway here. Yeah.
Yeah, pulling him through the door. I'm trying to get out of sight of the buckler and also
Okay.
just pull him, grapple him out of the room.
Yeah, you did note that Mac was not affected when that thing did its thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind.
All
I
right.
missed the rules.
Bold choice, but he is
I'll
successfully
probably go down again immediately. But...
pulled out. Yeah. You also pulled him out of Mac's immediate line of sight, but there is a window or a door
Oh
here.
yeah. He'll yell to Mac like, "Over here, my friend! The fish monster man is ready for your sniping."
All right, Mac.
Sorry, I missed you. So I saw you pull him out of the door, but you went off. Did you come through the door where I am, or did you go off to the side?
He went to the
Off
side.
to the right. Yeah.
So you're not supposed to be able to see him right here, but the token's literally physically bigger than the space.
And what do I know about this? Like, do I know I can leave this door? I guess.
This door's open. The one right here.
This door? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I can go like right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Well, we'll try to shoot him again.
Yeah, grapple doesn't. Oh, Mac. 11 is not gonna get through that coral armor.
All right.
Was it disadvantage?
I'll get there one day.
Too. Yeah. Mac is just not. He's swearing off going. He's gonna be the new Sabra with not wanting to go underwater.
I mean, I just need to find a crossbow or something.
Right.
Yeah, a harpoon gun, I think, specifically that's underwater. We'll put that on your wish list. All right, well, this dude obviously doesn't like getting grappled by you, so he immediately, since grappling you with his advantage from Blood Frenzy, he'll just lean into his bite first.
Okay. That's gonna hit. He's
I don't have any more health potions.
Can he not? Yeah. Yep. Okay, I'm back down again.
Give me the 9 points of damage. I'll take it.
Well, I don't have the thing again. It's not a. I can do it once per short rest.
Once per short rest, yeah. He rips a juicy flank out of you, Gottwald.
All right, I'm down.
He turns and I guess is Cheese up here?
Yep.
Oh man, Cheese is in his business. All right, he'll start slashing at Cheese, although Cheese has a pretty good AC from what I remember.
Well, he also is taking the dodge action as well.
Ah, and he is at full hit points or no?
I think he is. You know, I don't remember last time, but I mean, he hasn't taken any damage recently, so
Okay.
I'd say yeah, he's got full hit points.
I say yeah, it does matter, but okay. So with disadvantage, we will attempt. Oh, 10 is gonna miss, and a 17. That's probably gonna hit.
That does hit.
It does hit the Cheese. Cheese takes 13 piercing damage.
Great.
Yep. You do see that eye getting it kind of has to close. You see it close really quick, but then you see it like recharging and getting ready to open once more. Savra.
And the eye thing is on a necklace?
It's on like a small shield, but it's adorned like a necklace around this very oversized statue. It's like a giant amulet, but you can tell it like was functionally looks like a shield with an eyeball in it.
Okay. I'm really tempted to go in there and just like turn the shield face down, so that way it can't see.
That's not a bad idea. Like I feel like that would possibly neutralize its.
Yeah, because it can't see us anymore. It can only see straight down.
Right.
We're assuming it goes straight line versus like a
Or we could just
out and
close the
about.
door.
Or just what?
Close the door.
We could just close the door. Yeah. I mean, the thing's
True.
not mobile.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
That's a free action, right? Like,
Yeah.
That is a free action to close the door.
She's gonna stick her head in there and go, "We'll deal with you in a little bit. You're a very bad shield." And shut the door. And then she'll look at this guy. I have no more health potions to try to bring you back. You
no,
use
it's
my
fine.
one and
do
only
your
health
own thing
potion.
at this point. God, Waltz.
Alright, let's see here.
Oh, now got out of the ship, so he's gonna float towards the surface.
Oh shit, he is gonna start floating. Well,
Is there a ceiling above me? I feel
you're
like there
on the
has to be
lower
something.
deck. He's so, if you weren't biggened, you probably would start floating up. But because, yeah, you're there. You like your body catches for like half of it catches on that upper half.
I am going to cast Wither and Bloom.
Ooh.
Namely, because there's a piece on it, and Gutwald, I'm bringing your goddamn ass back again.
You do have healing. You are a healing magician.
I will cast.
As
You
long
were
as she
talking about how
sucks
you
the
didn't have
life out
healing.
of somebody else.
Yes. I will cast Wither and Bloom at the second level. It's only going to do 9 necrotic damage to this guy. But he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And then, yeah, of course he does. But
Jesus
really-
Christ.
yeah,
I rolled 2 nat 20s, by the way.
What?
yeah.
So
So you still take half damage though, so you're still going
Yeah.
to take 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
But here's the piece of it. In addition, one creature of my choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to that roll, plus my spell casting ability modifier. I have a +5 to my spell casting
That's pretty good.
ability
That's
modifier.
essentially like a second wind for the fighter.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
So
I
you can
kind of
use-
better, 'cause I think
you
her spell
roll-
casting modifier.
So whatever your unspent hit dice is, so you can roll one. You don't
Okay.
even have to spend the hit dice. As long as you have one unspent one,
Sure. Yeah.
you roll that +5.
So 10.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
I will take that Sahuagin's life energy into my.
I
Well,
gave
there's like a
him-
passing fish that just like instantly like decays and melts. Like parts of the ship just get even
She
more
just-
crushed and
just
falling apart.
dries.
Yeah, 'cause it's
Yeah.
like this big.
I mean, all the non-magical vegetation in this area just completely withers.
Right. Yeah. All the algae in that other room.
all the
Yeah.
algae.
It's all gone.
Yeah, it all goes into Gottwald, who breathes it in with his air
Yeah.
bubble.
Exactly.
And we determined before you've got unconscious while big, and you're still big. I think.
Yes, and I'm still
Yeah.
big. It's just
Alright.
a minute. It's just regardless
Yeah.
of what I am, it's still just one.
Please see a
minute,
doctor
yeah.
if you're still big, but when you go unconscious.
after 1 minute.
So there you go. I have brought you back again.
This is your job now, is keeping
I
his ass alive.
appreciate it.
Oh,
Yep. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot of work here to keep me in the fight. Sovereign, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
you're supposed to hit hard. You can't hit hard if you are floating to the surface.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Gottwald's really missing his plate armor. Well, although I think every hit has been over at 20.
Yeah.
Like it's just been a bunch of just 20 pluses.
I
So don't think it
I did
would've
hit you with a
mattered.
17, I think,
Oh, you
right?
did
So I
one.
think that would
Okay,
have been
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Or no, that was against cheese.
Mm.
I don't know. I just scrolled anyway.
No, you hit Gotwald with a 17.
Today was 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Miraz kind of gives you a little fist pump, Savra. He's like,
Yes, this Samar gained power, drawing the life force, and keeping that bovine creature alive. Very good. He can take a punch. Sort of.
he will fire off another blast. See if he gets another good. Oh, 14's actually gonna just get absorbed by the creature's armor. It barely pays him any mind.
Ah, shit.
Gottwald, I need another con save for lingering injury, my friend.
Yeah, you do.
And Gotwald get every copy of a lingering injury
Exactly.
by the end of this fight.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
You might.
He can't make these saves either.
All right, roll on that table again.
A nasty scar. These are fine. These are totally fine.
I love it. Just bring him on.
He's just getting more menacing as this fight goes on,
Yeah.
basically.
Real time face deformation.
All right.
Next
Shit.
die.
Do we think it's more valuable to just punch this guy, or do we think it's more valuable to like disarm him?
I mean, doing anything to him at this point would be great.
I will say you've been fighting him, and you see that he's got his arms are claws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Now, granted, his trident looks slightly nastier than his claws, but it looks like he would still be perfectly fine at like just fucking you up.
Yeah.
With or without the weapon, I will say that.
Okay. That's Okay. He's not moving. He is going to drink a health potion. Was that 2D regular health potion? 2D4 plus 2.
It is still in that macro thing if you guys want to.
Oh, sure is. Yeah.
Yeah. That made me roll 2 1s last time, though, so.
True.
Just
I cannot be responsible.
roll your...
A 4 and a 1.
That's, yep.
You had a 7.
No, plus 7.
Oh no, that was it.
No,
What did you do?
What is reacting weirdly to my button presses?
Your health bar is going crazy.
Okay. The door's closed, so he's not the shield isn't really that much of a danger anymore, right?
We're assuming no.
We're assuming no.
Assuming no.
I'm unfortunately standing in front of the door, so if it is, it's gonna hurt.
Okay. All right, and he's just gonna freak out, being resurrected by Savra for a second time.
You've got
And just
the eye is like milky, and there's
the
a huge
eye-
scar like over the eye.
Yep. He's gonna start flailing, punching out at this dude. Tron Giant's Might.
21 will
21
punch through.
for
Yeah.
14.
Oh, boy.
Just clocks him in the side of the head.
I might as well do this now while I can, but as a reaction, cheese
Okay,
adds 5
yeah.
extra lightning damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. And then he will, as a bonus action, he will attempt to grapple this
Okay.
guy.
Well, I guess did he ever get? Or I guess he did because he knocked he
I was
downed you.
unconscious,
Yeah. That's how he got out of it.
Yeah, I said my muscles.
Muscles. Oh my gosh. This guy's strong too, man. He's got 4 fucking arms, but
Yeah, he does.
he's not used to being grabbed by others. He is
Bad touch, bad touch.
you'd think he's slippery like an eel, but instead you were able to grab on. It's because he's wearing that armor, man. That slows him down.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he as charming as an eel?
Charming as an eel. However, he does seem to be calling out in that weird language of theirs. Oh, you can understand it, Sabra, I believe.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, and he's calling out for reinforcements. Basically, if anybody's left alive, get your asses up here and
Your shark ass is
just your shark asses up here and help me. And then
Sabra yells back to him. I know you probably don't understand me, but we killed all your friends.
well, Mac and Gottwald, you both see a Sahuagin swim up from under, right beneath you. You're kind of out.
Right.
You're on the side outside of the ship, and you can see there's obviously another level beneath you, and you see one has swum up now. Swam up? Swam.
Wham, swamp.
Has swam up. Yes. Add him to initiative order. As we start a new round with Mr. Mac. Now you've got a Sahuagin in your face.
I do. What's the underwater combat rule again for a melee? I need to have a swimsuit to be able to attack melee.
There are certain weapons you can use. I should have had that
can I use a
pulled up
dagger?
somewhere. Sorry. I think dagger is one. Yeah, you have disadvantage on most things. Here it is. There we go. If you don't have a swimming speed, you need to use a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. Or if you wanted to use your natural, because I think you have natural claws or something,
Claws.
I would let you use those as well.
Okay. All right. Well, I already have disadvantage. So I'm just gonna shoot this guy with disadvantage. He's a little
Oh, okay.
startled by
Yeah.
number 1 Yeah, I mean, might as well. No such thing as double disadvantage.
There is not.
A little startled by this guy here, so he's just gonna quickly turn and shoot at him. There we go.
Oh man, there's that would have
boy.
blasted anything. Almost the crit. Yeah, you turn and you almost jump and just let loose an arrow just right at this Sahuagin in front of you.
Alright, so 8 damage, and this is a new round.
It
So
is.
Mac will, or Cheese will react within 30 feet. So +4 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Can he? Well, I was trying to see it, that it can see. Can
I
he
guess
see?
not. There's like a little chunk.
It's pretty. Let me see if I can see from. Does he have vision? Oh, wait, this is the trick.
Yeah, I have light going, so as long as
Yeah, but there's a corner of a wall.
Yeah, I want to see if he's got line of
yeah.
sight.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'll let you rule that.
Yeah, he does not right where he is. The fucking boss is blocking his view.
Ah!
Well, then.
all I can see is Gutwald outside.
Yeah. But that
Stay
arrow
down.
does do a pretty good chunk of the Sahuagin, who like is startled by the fact you just fired an arrow with him at point blank range. All right, the Baron. Still probably. Well, you did grapple him, didn't you?
I sure did.
Okay, because he was ready to go to town on the
Oh,
lizard, but you've grappled him, so he doesn't like that. So he's going to resume going after you with a bite first.
Yep. You cannot roll above a...
For 10 damage.
Yep.
And trident you. How many times can we get Chris down?
Exactly. God damn it. Can he not? Well, I guess he doesn't have to roll that high. It's a +7.
Yeah, it's the advantage too. It's a killer.
Yep.
That blood frenzy. For 13.
I'm down again.
Down again.
Down again.
He turns and then goes after Cheese with his third attack.
That would be a
A
Wait.
miss. Cheese is actually one of the better tanks. Jeez,
Wow.
at 15.
Underwater, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it should be disadvantage, right? Or
Cheese is now missing some hit points, I believe, right? Because he was able to.
Oh.
Or did he hit
But
him
the
last
advantage-
time?
He did. But the
Okay,
advantage
so if he's
can't
missing
roll.
hit points, then he's got. Oh, he
Regular
took the dodge.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been dodging. I haven't made him do anything.
Oh, true. Okay, sorry. So in that case, yeah, it'd be
Anyway.
canceled out, so it'd be 13, which misses anyway. Yeah. All right, and yes, Sabra, you detect no bad things from the shield.
Cool.
This Sahuagin will go after Mac, who's not missing any hit points, but
Right.
does
Let's
not
keep
have
it that way.
advantage. Let's
Exactly.
see, 15.
It's
Ooh, and a bite, 21
Yeah, damn.
okay.
for 5 piercing damage. It does. Now you've
Okay.
got blood in the water. Savra, you've seen Gottwald go down a third time. Might be a record for a session.
For one fight,
For
yeah.
one fight.
I will cast Wither and Bloom again. My last second level
Every
spell
round
slot.
she's had to
He
just
will-
bring his ass
he
up.
will never.
You are now
I
her
bet-
animated like body, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, this is my practice for animate dead.
Yeah.
It is.
This is how
it
she's
is.
practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
You're lucky your skeleton's still intact. Getting.
We're doing what's the movie where they die and come back?
The
Flatliners.
Tom,
There's
the
a
Well,
Tom
yeah,
Cruise
yeah.
movie?
couple of these.
Just I'm for pleasure dying and coming back to life.
Oh. All your con saves.
Yeah.
Stupid login.
Not advantage.
Yeah. Still take 3.
These-
I'm nickel and diming this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we're
damage
just-
is not really why you're casting the spell.
No, it's not. Alright, roll your stupid hit dice.
Jesus.
Oh no!
Well, I'll take your 5. So, take
A
6.
1 on the D10 is
A
painful.
1 on a D10.
You know, with the amount of damage this guy does, doesn't really matter though.
Yeah. Well, last time. Well, you're right. It doesn't matter a lot, but last time I was able to take 2 hits.
Okay.
This time, even after drinking a health potion, it'd probably only be 1 hit.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, there you go.
You're just keeping your tank alive.
Yeah.
This seems what do you call it? Like charitable, but it's really just Sovereign like not wanting to get targeted by.
Yeah, just like you need to stay between. Yeah.
Keep
This is why I
grappling
keep
him.
you around.
Oh, Hush Mirage goes through.
Wow. Meanwhile,
Nat 20, miss. Nat 20. Yeah, he just needs to like he literally takes his
Charge,
own
yeah.
like bony arm and like cocks it up and down and then fires a big one, and it like spins him
The
around.
spellcasters are what's keeping y'all in this game.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
all right, go.
I just did 30 fucking damage.
Sabra is just like giving him a high five.
Yeah.
This is so funny because normally the like player NPC like rolls are reversed.
Yeah.
The players doing the damage, the NPCs are like keeping them going.
Yep.
But now it's like no, our whole goal is just keeping us alive.
Keeping us
But
alive.
the NPCs
Coach
do the
Ross will
damage.
get it done.
Yep.
Yeah, and he even says like, just keep the big one alive, keep it distracted.
The big one better not die this time because I can't actually bring him back this
Is
time.
my ship, you son of a bitch, fishman.
Gottwald, guess what you get to do for a third time?
Maybe I'll make it this time with
Hey,
my
maybe.
+5. There we go. Finally, I rolled up a 5. I will take that golf clap. Thank you. I will again. Well, no, I was down last time. I will again drink a health potion. What was that for?
That was a misclick.
That was a misclick. That's good health potion.
All right, 15. Okay. Now I'm back up to taking 2 hits from this Sahuagin, so I at least we'll survive 2 hits
Yeah.
from this guy. I must have a better bonus action than grappling him because grappling him isn't doing a whole hell of a lot here. No, you know what I do have that I used? It's a fucking action surge. I should have used that like 3 turns ago.
You still have a second wind, or did you use that before?
No, it's second wind. We haven't short rested since the last fight.
Okay.
So. I haven't been alive long enough to do the. Okay. All right. No, you know what? That's what I'll do. Because the advantage has been what's. Well, shit.
I'm gonna start having to give you a sand timer, man. It's good.
I know. He
He
will.
doesn't stay alive long enough to figure out what he's gonna do on his turn. It's not his fault.
Exactly. I have to like rethink it every time. I have to like restart the
This
whole
is
process.
a very careful process. Yeah.
He will.
It is the
first,
boss
he's just gonna attack with his fists.
The scary thing is you're only level 4. I'm terrified when you're higher level and have even more things to do.
It's probably gonna be easier because I can get off all my like planned combos a little bit easier.
I will say, after that giant 30 hit point necrotic blast from Poach Miraz, the Baron is suddenly like sagging, and you saw the first time like fear in his eyes as that blast hit him from the back, and he flipped his head around and saw Poach Miraz for really the first time, and he begins shouting. And Savra, you understand that, and he's like,
That dead wizard. Here, I've got it. Kill it.
He doesn't like you.
yeah.
I'm translating for Hoach Miraz.
Yeah. Yeah. Bonus action. I am going to grapple him again.
It's like you speak their foul language.
No, I can just understand what they say.
Oh shit! Beat
Oh,
that sucker.
I'll count that on our
You
thing,
can. Yeah.
Yeah, he is not
So
been able
I
to keep
grappled
up
him.
with the
and-
God. My best roll for the grapple, but you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah,
All right, you would
but
succeed
nope.
anyway because it's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Well, you are hilariously able to
before.
grapple him every time and give him a hug, but then he just eats
Then he
pieces
murders
of
me.
you. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think you're insane. I think this is the definition of insanity.
So I'm gonna try.
You
I'm
keep
gonna
going up.
iterate. I'm gonna
And
iterate.
grabbing
I'm
him,
gonna, like-
and he takes a chunk out, and you knock unconscious. You get up, you grab him, he takes a chunk out of you, you fall unconscious. And he's like, all right, this time, I'm gonna
This
grab
time-
him.
I'm like the Doctor Strange method. Like
Yeah.
I can repeat this a million times.
come
and
to
we'll-
bargain
One of these times we'll
card.
figure it out.
Dormammu,
So-
I've come to bargain.
Yeah.
That's right. So this time I'm going to action surge, and with my action, I'm not going to attack. I'm going to take the dodge action.
Ah.
So I'm grappling
surge is a
him, but I am
dodge.
holding him at a like safe distance. Hopefully, that will negate. It won't give him disadvantage. It will negate his advantage on
Negate
me.
his advantage. Yeah.
So basically, you're doing like the palm on the forehead, just
That's
pushing
right.
it back.
Like
yeah.
All 4 arms just
just flailing. Hopefully,
with the trident.
see.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So Mac, you saw Gottwald has him grabbed again, but is somehow grappling him with more safety precautions. You do note that Karg is extremely damaged and looks critically wounded, but you also have a Sahuagin right in your face.
I do see that.
And from below, you see another one beginning to swim up.
Oh,
Also,
Great.
I'll stick
Damn.
him right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. What would Mac do? Well,
What would Mac do?
let's try. Yeah, let's hit the boss. Let's hit the big guy, since he realized Cheese couldn't help earlier because of the line of sight. All right, here we go. Big guy. See, I was like,
Well,
big guy.
yeah, you just don't like shooting the big guy.
Yeah.
guess so.
Yeah. It's just real hard.
All right. Well, can Cheese bite him normally though? It's not. I don't need disadvantage, right? For natural weapons.
So you're just is that your bonus action to direct him to do that, or how does that work?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
grapple doesn't do anything other than make his speed 0. So just a normal.
But underwater though, bite's not considered like a weapon attack.
I
I mean, look at the underwater combat rules.
Natural weapons. Yeah. Well, how
Yeah,
does
nat-
natural weapons work underwater?
feel like a natural weapon. This must be a natural advantage attack unless the weapon is a. But I mean, dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident are allowed. I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like if a creature has natural weapon, for the same reason I would give your claws the ability to just work fine
Yeah.
underwater. I think that's.
Mhm.
I think I'm going to allow that. That might bite me in the ass later when somebody realizes that's a loophole with something, but I think I'm going to allow it as not disadvantage. It's just a bite. Cheese
Nice.
clamps on
Never doubt
to
the
the
cheese.
Baron's jugular as it gets ready to just go ham on Gottwald, despite Gottwald like dodging out of the way, and he's not aware of the cheese hovering behind him, and just darts in like a shark, ironically, and just tears out the Baron's jugulars, and just blood spilling everywhere. Ultramar says, "Oh shit! That
Blood.
That little lizard creature just fucked that guy up.
The lich sees Cheese give a thumbs up to him. In
Little lizard paws.
acknowledgement that Moth Praz or whatever did the most damage to him.
Right, yeah. Yeah, BPC goes to Ultramar and his
Exactly.
fucking double nat 20s. Jesus Christ. However, Mac is surrounded by Sahuagin, and they are now very concerned about their boss going down.
Or being dead.
Yeah. At the moment, I don't think they are... Well, he did command them, though. There's a wizard out there. You know what we'll do? Since they see their boss go down, we'll give them a morality check. Alright, this one is going to take the disengage action and swim back down, basically, into the hold in fear at seeing the boss go down. Savra.
Okay. I really kind of want to like open the door, cast a spell, and then shut the door again.
Fuck that shield.
Yeah. But it's not really a creature, so it's like difficult to deal with.
Yeah, exactly.
It is something you. It's not considered a creature, but it's something you can target. I will say that.
Oh, things say attack a creature though.
Mm,
That's why.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do physical damage.
Yep. A
Alright.
lot of spells say creature specifically.
Yeah.
15. I'll float on this guy's body.
Massive forearm body.
I can see this guy.
Yeah. That one looks like
Is he-
he's ready to start thinking about his future. Having
does
just
he look-
come up, ready
Does he look
to.
healthy?
Yeah, he's fresh. He's fresh for the fight, but he just came up and saw his boss get brutally murdered, and you all are surrounding, and now he's like, oh shit.
Alright, so let's launch a chromatic orb at him.
20 will hit.
Nice.
Alright. We're gonna hit him with some lightning damage.
Electrify the ladder.
Because I wanna make some sashimi. So I need him to be dead. Cast that at level 2.
Does Sahuagin make good sashimi? I guess we'll find out.
So 15
Wow.
total
Nice.
damage to that Sahuagin.
Wow. All right, that is a lot of damage.
It's lightning damage too, so
It's still up, but it's like, and he's got blood pouring out of his mouth, and now looks even more certain that he's probably going to turn tail. Hoach calls out, "Dragons, there are more of them out there."
One more, but we are dealing with it.
He
Feel
rolls.
free to come out and
He
do
rolls
your
up his
death
non-existent sleeves. I've got this. As he fires off another bolt, which will hit the non-armored Sahuagin and annihilate it.
Alright,
It's just still like
Hoach.
shocked. Just
we now have fresh sushi.
its body just kind
Alright.
of.
I imagine that scene from like The Little Mermaid whenever Ursula accidentally shoots Flotsam and Jetsam with a trident. It's just like little pieces of sushi raining down.
Gross. Yeah.
Gottwald, you still can barely see. You can tell the other Sahuagin ducked down beneath a hold.
Okay.
Unless you want to just not. I basically I'm giving you the option of either pursue or not pursue at this point.
I kind of want to pursue, but I kind of want to be in better shape when I do it.
We still have the shield thing to worry about.
Yeah, could I instead on my turn like rush into that room and just grab the shield off the thing and like push it into the ground and claim it for my own?
If you, opening the door would be a free action, but then anything you do with the shield would be your action.
Okay, that's what Gottwald's gonna do. He's gonna rush into the room, pull that shield off of the statue that's on, and just like push it eye down into the ground.
Okay.
And sort of like, I don't know, equip it, but like kind of like grab it from the backside, like in a dominant fashion. I wish to dominate the shield.
Dominate the shield. Okay. You rush in there, and you can see its eye is fully open, but it's still, has to wait its turn, presumably. And before it has a chance to focus on you, you grab the shield and just put it to the ground. Are you trying to damage it or not damage it?
I'm not gonna start trying to damage it right now. I'm trying to just like, I don't know. I don't know if like if it's sentient in a way that like we should be destroying it.
When you
I'm not
grab
sure.
it, it feels very. You feel like your mind tickling at the back of your head when you get close and start touching it, and you almost feel like faint whispers in the back of your head. It's pretty disturbing.
Okay, and if that's the case, then Grotwald would not even try to equip it at that point. He would literally like grab it by either side and try to just snap it in half. Just bend it forward and just break the thing in.
Give me a strength
twain.
check, yeah.
Yeah. Which I do have advantage
Always try and get him to roll strength checks while he's big, because he.
Although I rolled a 19. Or a 9, I mean.
With a 13, you were able to actually, it's just a regular shield, but there's something about it that's obviously been enchanted, and you are able to kind of fold it enough to where you hear pieces of it crack, and then you hear one crack that just literally splits the eye, and all of a sudden it just like oozes like a real eye, and just like pusses and just is completely gross and annihilated. And when that happens, you feel that presence suddenly retreat violently, and the last thing that you feel images of in your mind of like a dark, like cave-like area.
Okay.
And then it's gone.
Is this like a Sauron with the globes situation where I feel like this is like showing me who is behind the shield?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
you
Okay.
might put two and two together, yeah. Mac, so the same thing to you.
That's the word else.
You saw Gottwald just swim in, and you're not sure what he did, but you did see another Sahuagin duck down into the hold if you wanted to pursue or not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go down there.
Pursue.
Let's kill it.
Give me 1 second.
Wait, did you say Gottwald did pursue it?
Gottwald did not pursue it. Gottwald went back to... He swam through the door the boss came out of, basically, and you're not quite sure why.
Yeah, I'll pursue. I'm curious where it's going. What else is down in the ship?
Okay. You swim down and to the hold of the ship, where it has clearly sustained the worst damage. Rotting timber and debris still float among the wreckage. And you see the one Sahuagin seems to be just retreating down and looking around very frantically for any kind of support. And then he seems to snap his head up and seems to be waving. And you turn and see a large... like a mer creature. Like the bottom half is a fin, and the top half looks like a more monstrous shark-like creature with fins, and even a few like tentacle appendages and things. And it seems to be it has a humanoid unconscious prisoner that they are bringing, and they've got some kind of like sticky substance on their face, and it seems to be bringing them into the hold of the ship. It's also, unfortunately for you, dark down here.
It's pretty dark.
It is pretty dark, but I gave you the general outlines of the one surviving Sahuagin is down here, and then that fish creature I described is coming a little bit of distance away, maybe 20 feet away from you right now.
Yeah. Let's swim back up.
You can, yeah, you still have an action.
Sure, let's do it. Swim back up.
Okay.
He's gonna gesture towards Savra.
Here come the sign
And he's
language
gonna
again.
point, and then he's gonna do a little sign like this here, and then
This is definitely the
On the
Mr.
left?
Burns basic
Is that-
episode.
yeah, exactly.
Gotta work on our underwater communication skills.
He just starts like doing just random shit back to him.
It's right. It's
Yeah.
a dance off.
and he like he closes his eyes and he like tilts his head and he has his hands bound like this, like and he's like floating and doing a little dance in the water.
It's acting out the whole scene.
And he points downwards again one more time.
Hoch Maraz leans into you, Sauron, and says,
Is everything all right with that one?
I don't know.
Sabra, you're not sure what's going on down there, but it is your turn.
She'll yell back to Gottwald, something is wrong with the turtle. And then she'll just stick her head out the door. I assume I see the other thing heading
So
for us.
now, yeah, at this point, beneath you, you can now see what he saw, which is a large. It is not a Sahuagin, any Sahuagin that you've seen. It actually looks almost as big as the Baron, but is not, again, not a Sahuagin. It's the Sahuagin have feet, and this thing is just tail from the bottom half. But the other half looks kind of just like a monstrous 2 arms, but claws and everything, and is bringing a prisoner into the hold of the ship. But now you can, from what, well, you don't know what Mac described, but the other Sahuagin was basically trying to tell him about the danger above.
But he doesn't look like he's hostile to us yet.
Not at this very second, but you imagine things will change rapidly.
Can I cast friends on him then, since he's not hostile towards us yet?
Show me what, does friends specify? It just says creature.
Joyce isn't hostile towards you. He is not hostile towards me
He
yet.
is not hostile towards you. Yes, and it's not just, okay, it's any creature. Yes, you can cast friends. You have advantage on charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice.
We're friends now.
Okay. You have advantage on charisma checks.
Yeah. Friends doesn't do what I thought it does. Okay.
You have advantage.
That was a command.
It's what you want is like you want charm person, but then that's what I was thinking it was, but charm person specifically says humanoid.
Right.
Yeah. Alright, well, screw it then, because he's probably going to come and try to eat us. I will not actually cast friends, because it doesn't do what I thought it did, and I don't have any other way to charm him. How far away is he?
At this point now, he's probably right below you, so probably 20 or 30 feet.
Okay.
He was further, but his initiative order was actually between you and Mac, so he swam up while Mac swam up.
I cast Cause Fear.
Okay.
And I am going to cast it at the first level.
Awaken the sense of mortality in one creature.
Yep.
Not the morality.
Namely, I want him to
one
be
day.
afraid and have to swim away.
Yeah. Swim away. Wisdom save.
See,
Yes.
the prisoner's arms, right?
Yes.
He did not make it. My spell save DC is a 15.
15. Okay, so you suddenly conjure up like its worst fear is right here in the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And it is frightened of you. So it can't move any closer.
That's right.
And has disadvantage. Okay. So even though the Sahuagin below may be telling him things, this guy's like, hell no. Alright, Hoach Miraz will kind of look around and see, what the... Are we still in turn-based combat mode? What's going on?
There's like a mermaid.
He swims out there and he pokes at the dead boss. Says, there's more creatures. We'll annihilate them. And yeah, you point out the large creature down there, and he's like, it's a sea creature in my ship, so I'm going to destroy it. He doesn't need much convincing. Well, let's see. Frightened, I think you just have disadvantage. I don't think... Yeah, people don't have advantage on you. Alright, so just his normal... Come on, third nat 20.
That'd be great.
Everybody's
Still
head snapped
pretty
up too. Yeah, dirty 19. That still hits though for 19 necrotic damage. Gottwald, you have snapped a shield, destroyed the eye, and felt that malicious presence retreat.
Yep. All right. I can't really. Well, let me hold the Q button. Is that
Can you
what it is?
squeeze? I can squeeze you.
So I can kind of come out of the thing with my regular movement. What do I see from out here?
That same creature I've described a couple times.
Okay.
Now,
Like how far away is it?
yeah, kind of directly within. If you come outside, it's he's probably within 20 feet. And now looks visibly frightened.
Okay. He will use his action to dash, and he will dash towards that creature with
Okay.
his horns down.
Swim
just
down, horns down, swim down.
doing the same like swordfish maneuver that he's been doing.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, he will use his ramming horns, his goring rush, to attack him.
Okay. Funny, we never pictured doing this underwater, but here we are.
Exactly, here we are. He's got swim speed. It's
Manatee away!
exactly.
17 does
17?
hit. This creature is not wearing any armor. It just has natural hide.
For 10.
10 damage. Okay, you swoop down, and you are here now.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
And slam into, yeah, this is the creature.
Ooh. He doesn't have legs?
Doesn't have legs,
Nice.
it's a tail on the bottom.
Fishman. Half fishman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gottwald, with your experience at the sea, you may have heard tales of the Marrow, which are very similar to the Sahuagin in that they are just nasty. They're sentient sea creatures, but definitely prey on people and pretty nasty business.
Yeah.
Typically less problematic than the Sahuagin, though, because they obviously can't come on land or anything.
Right.
But yeah, this guy has like dropped this unconscious person, and is now looking very frightened and now extremely beat up and bloodied. And then you see the other Sahuagin now like rapidly pointing at Gottwald for some stupid reason.
Correct.
Mac, from your vantage point, you do have ranged attack point of line of sight.
Oh, okay.
It's the 3D battlefield, and you're above everybody in the underwater dungeon.
Got you. $14.
I assume you want to target the big guy or the Sahuagin? There's the big Marrow and the smaller Sahuagin. Both of them are injured.
The big guy.
Okay. With a 14 does hit.
Great.
I respect that you've turned off your sharpshooter for all these disadvantage shots, too.
Yeah, he's underwater. It's...
Yeah, still struggling, though. Jeez, rolling a...
Mm.
What do we roll? A 6 and a 5? Yeah. But 10 piercing with your shooting straight down with the bow, and having just been recently gored by Gottwald, this creature is slain with an arrow through the head.
Nice.
To drop his prisoner.
Yeah, he dropped the prisoner when he got feared, I think.
How
but-
how
Did
how
you
far
move?
down is the prisoner?
I think about 20 feet.
I'm gonna try to make my Drake swim towards it.
Okay.
So use its action to dash essentially.
Okay. Swim down there and... Yeah, you guys are basically at the bottom of the... So, like, even though he dropped, like, she just fell, like, 4 feet to the bottom of the thing, but yeah. This Sahuagin is ready to fuck off now. He has been running, tried to get reinforcements, and now that one died, and now he's just swimming away for his life. Just...
Like away from the ship?
Yes, like away from the ship. As far as he can go, which is pretty far.
How far did he go?
Still within 60 feet of you, but no longer than 30 feet.
No
Okay.
survivors.
No survivors. Ah, damn it.
12 does hit a regular Sahuagin.
Oh, wow.
Yes!
Yeah.
For 9 lightning damage.
It does not kill him, though. That's
Ugh, tried.
not quite. Yeah. Shocks him afterwards. Hoach is like, yes! No survivors! No, Hoach!
Oh, oh.
Missed it
Too
wide.
far. It's too far.
His bones like cracked. Ah, he picks up his arm and puts it back on. Gottwald.
It happens to all of us.
If I dash, can I make it to the Sahuagin?
Yeah, because
That's 60 feet.
you've got 60 feet. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. All right.
Just let's get another goring rush
no
on.
survivors.
No survivors. That's our group's motto. Sukru, no survivors.
Yeah, you will swim. You take the dash action and swim at him, horns down, and bonus action hammer him
Yep.
for 16.
All right, you create some shark soup right there.
Just puncture through the midsection of him.
Yeah, absolutely blast him. And for once, you look around, well, I guess like you did before, and see no hostiles
Wow.
in the
Been a
immediate
minute.
area. Yeah. You've got a prisoner here, I guess. Well, not your prisoner, but you've covered their prisoner. And then down here, the only thing of note is there's a door that was the only thing down here.
Yay, another door.
Can we short rest down here?
You
only
can
5
short
minutes,
rest
but I don't know.
because of our new rule. Where short rest only like 5 or 10
Yeah.
minutes. Then yes, you can short rest very quickly.
I would like to short rest, everybody. If everyone is amenable.
Probably a
I'd like
good
to
idea.
Use the
Yeah,
last of my hit
fine.
dice.
Mac only has so much air left, but because short rests don't last very long, then yeah,
Mac is a turtle, and turtles breathe out their butts.
indeed.
And also, most of my things come back in a short rest, I think. Second wind does.
Action surge,
does.
yeah.
I believe my runes do. Yep. Okay. Cool. And I will use a hit dice.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, well.
Took a lot of damage, but you know what? You also tanked, I think, all the damage. that
I
think
that's
Cheese-
more Heather than it
Cheese
is
took
me.
like
That-
one blow, and
Yeah.
then I like scratched Mac briefly, but otherwise, yeah, you.
This was the most inefficient use of a tank in a fight, I think, because I just kept going
I
down
mean-
and kept having to be brought back up.
I'm
It-
trying to remember why I have temporary hit points.
The strategy worked.
It did. It sure did.
You drink
Video-
you drink one of the potions, so
That's right.
which we totally
I drank
forgot.
the
Mac
food one.
drank a potion that gave him blur.
That's right.
Which we totally forgot about that. Gottwald drank the potion, gave him air bubbles, and you drink a potion, gave you temporary hit points.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I remembered the potion, but you said it lasted 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I think yours
Oh,
did.
was it? Okay, so just for that first fight. Gotcha.
I figured it was gone by the time
Thank
we
you.
started
Yeah,
it.
I did forget about how the duration was as well.
I don't remember what the duration on mine was.
I don't think there was. I think it was just 10 hit points were just there.
Yeah.
However, after the short rest, Gottwald, I'm going to have to ask you to make another con save for the frigid waters being down here. So you guys are on a softs timer.
Yep. Wow, that's not 9.
A 9, you gain a level of exhaustion.
Oh shit, that's not great.
Yeah.
What does the level of exhaustion do? Where is
Wait,
that
do I have
even
to roll
on the
too?
sheet?
No, but you think if you guys would do something else, you would then have to roll. Because you guys are on a different schedule. Gottwald's been down in the water longer.
Mm.
So you
Where is
and
exhaustion?
Sabra are on a slightly different schedule than Gottwald. Hoch Miraz seems pretty pleased about this. And he says,
I need to make sure the area is clear. Check all the rooms. No treasure until this place is completely cleansed of these nasty fish creatures.
Seeing as how you did most of the work, I can agree to that.
he puffs up his chest.
Ah, you see, you should have seen me with my staff. Ah, I was laying waste. But they were so numerous before. Not so now, I noticed. Must have been taking out some Sahuagins yourself.
We did, yes. Quite a few. All right, there's only one door down here in this lower section.
Yes.
All right, let's open it. Although, the giant smite's gone away. at this point.
You unembiggen.
I'm unembiggened.
You open the
Oh,
door and you see that there's some people in here. They appear unconscious, like dazed, like disoriented, but the room has air in it. It is completely filled with air, like a bubble.
We all down there?
Yeah, you can go down there. Yoink. Yoink. And you notice
Naturally,
this creature
or-
looks like he was en route to this door.
Hey, you need to give me my light, because I have my little hat. My light hat.
Let there be light.
Like that.
You'll have to roll an Arcana check to
Well, I'll let
figure out
Sovereign do
what's.
that.
You just shrug.
Yeah, I don't know. Magic hair. Who knows?
Witchcraft.
Yeah, Sovereign. What is the magic hair?
Savra, you look around and see there are stones, large stones in the room, engraved with runes. And with your Arcana check, you know that these runes have been permanently enchanted, that as long as they are in close proximity to one another, they can create a large bubble of breathable air.
Magic air.
Are these stones attached to the wall?
No.
Okay, they're just placed in the room.
Don't touch the rocks.
What happens if we move this rock over here?
As soon as she sees Gottwald go to touch the rock, she slaps his hand.
Mhm.
Okay.
I brought you back from the dead 3 times.
Yes, you did. You did indeed. I still have a very bad headache from the whole thing.
Me too.
Literally, his eye is a fucked up eye and a nasty scar.
Yeah.
In point of
What was
fact.
the other one? I forget what the other one was.
You made the save on the third one.
No, the first one.
Damaged eye.
Damaged eye. Wait. Oh, yeah, damaged eye and the nasty scar. Okay.
Yep.
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 All right, who are these
Yes.
people?
Yes.
Yes.
You don't know who these people are, but they look like people. They look like humans that have been imprisoned. But they are so fucked up they're barely registering your presence.
Oh, okay.
And the other one out here is straight up unconscious.
Are they?
We should probably
conscious?
put them in here.
They're technically not
Yeah.
unconscious, but they appear to be. It's almost like they're drugged. You're not sure if the effects of just being in here, or maybe they're obviously suffering from exhaustion.
Yeah.
But they're pretty messed up.
I'll swim and get the other person and throw them in there because don't want them to like wake up and drown.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. When you do that, Savra,
Roll them in.
yeah, you see that that substance starting to wear off, and her face looks like a woman, wearing off, and she takes like a big breath and kind of jerks up a little bit, and you notice there's a bit of a resemblance between her and Burn.
But our bomb guy?
Burn was the guy who followed you all across the island, was trying to find his home, was all messed up in the head, and then went to his home and then underwent a horrific transformation and tried to kill you all.
Yeah, he exploded.
I missed that part. I was eating lobster
Yes,
on the
that's
beach.
true.
you were not in the room
Eating
for that.
lobster
Yeah.
people. Lobster people.
Okay.
That makes it sound
It's much
worse.
worse. Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
But she is a little more conscious. She's like, "What happened? No." Starts just being really upset.
Calm down.
Underwater lizard person says.
What happened to you people? Were you taken by the Sahuagin?
The devils just attacked
The village. It was slaughter. Never seen them so aggressive, dangerous. My son, my husband, we were separated in the attack.
Your son's name Burn.
She was kind of half lucid before, but now her full attention turns to you and her eyes go wide. She's like,
Yes, Burns, my boy. You've seen him, you know him.
I have some really bad news. Like really bad news.
what happened?
Don't, Salvador, do not tell her the true truth. Just tell her he was killed. It is much nicer.
And she hears that, and now
Yeah.
I'm
And
right here.
Now she's gonna wonder the rest of her life what was the truth. What was worse than him dying?
What was the worst one? Yeah.
Let's just say the fish people were not nice to him, and he ended up.
She just begins screaming and racking sobs and everything.
If you don't stop screaming, I'm going to put you back in the water.
Oh my god.
Your bedside manner.
Saba
could
can't
just-
handle screams. She
Yeah.
doesn't like screams.
Yeah.
Her like little frilly ear thing.
If you
it's
go back
very
into the water,
sensitive.
it's a lot more dulled. So yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yes, but if I put her back in the water, she stops screaming, and then I put her back in the room, and she's done screaming.
That is horrifyingly true.
Yeah. And the others are too out of it to even talk, really.
The other three, you don't know if they've been here longer or what's going on in here. I mean, you can feel the air is very stale down here and just,
Yeah.
it's not great conditions. Yeah. And they don't appear. But they do look like, with your experience, you think one or two of them may have come from, like ships. You don't think they don't look similar.
Villagers?
Yeah. Like in clothing style or anything. Like you don't think they may be from, the village, but at least one other one does look very similar to the woman here, and you think maybe that one is from the village. So it may be people just from the surrounding area who have been captured.
Okay. We will get you out of this place, but you must calm down and allow us to extract you appropriately.
She seems very inconsolable at that point.
I stick her head back in the water,
Jesus
Hold
Christ.
on, hold on.
It's literally like
and then I pull her back
waterboarding.
in.
Yeah.
That is, waterboarding her.
It makes her stop. It makes her stop.
It does.
Could I? Well, okay. I mean, Sabra stopped me from moving the stones around, but could we use these stones to take with us to create like a pocket of air? Do we think they're like movable?
Sabra, what you determine is you think that for the stones magic to work, they must all remain in close proximity to each other, which you note they're all placed kind of at the edge of this room.
Mm-hmm.
In, to where there's 6 of them all together.
Yeah. The bubble stays if they all stay together.
Well, that's fine. We can simply
just carry all 6 of them.
So what?
We can just carry all 6 of them, right?
Yeah. We just carry them and just hold them out and like create a smaller bubble, but all we need is enough air for them to get to the surface.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we each hold 2, and it'll be kind of cool, like, for the rest of the campaign. Once we all get together, this air bubble forms around us.
Our powers combine,
That's
and we
right.
are.
That's right.
A bubble room. We'll never have to worry about fighting underwater again.
Create our own bubble.
We've got the air.
Because the alternative is I've still got my air bubble, but I don't know if it's just one for one person. I could make someone put like
Their
lips to
face
lips with
right
it.
up to yeah. That's awkward. While you swim up.
You have to put your cheek against my cheek, and then you'll breathe.
I mean, you think the average person would be able, well, actually, it'd be probably pretty hard with their state of condition, but hopefully would be able to swim up If they're
Yeah,
really going
yeah.
straight up without any danger.
Right.
but-
That's the thing. Like they're kind of semi-conscious.
But
so
they
I
are
don't
some,
know,
yeah. But yeah, you do think the stones are movable. But that's the stipulation that Sabra, you've determined with your reading of the runes and everything, is that they just need to remain in proximity for the magic to work. Hoach calls down and says,
What's going down there? More fishy creatures? I'm not in turn-based combat mode, so I don't...
It's an infestation of islanders. We're getting them out of here.
Ah, yes, I don't need anyone else down here.
Yeah, I like the
So-
idea of just putting the stones, like carrying the stones with us and bringing the people up, at least up to where they can get to the shore.
yeah.
We can come back for them later. Because I know we're not. Although we could either take them up now and come back down to the ship and clear it out for clear the rest of it out for this undead dude, or clear it out first and then take the guys up.
I mean,
suppose
they're
not
fine at the moment. They've got the
yeah,
bubble,
they're not
so
in any immediate danger.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. Tell them like stay here for the moment. We will be back very shortly, and we will take you to the surface to safety.
she's still whimpering, but just kind of nods like half-heartedly.
We should take one of the runes with us for fun.
just to see what happens. I can imagine just like 4 drowned people.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's what happened.
Now we're murderers.
All right. Well, what's left? Like, let's go. I guess at this point we probably let the undead wizard guide us to the rooms that we haven't opened yet.
Yeah, you guys swim back up, and he points out the galley to the left and a storage room to the north as still needing to be checked and cleared.
Any preferences on which one we do first? Which one sounds more dangerous? Surely there can't be any more Sahuagin left. Surely.
Yeah,
So, okay.
this fight was not quiet. I'll say, like, you seem to have at this
yeah.
point alerted anything that would have been, yeah.
All right, galley.
Yep. You open the door and you see the galley served as a kitchen for the vessel. When it was seaworthy, it has since been badly decayed, barely recognizable as anything other than rotting wood. There's a door to the north in here, which you open and peer in and see that it is a small storage room filled with crates and barrels, but everything is decayed and rotting.
Oh,
Everything looks clear.
anyone want some rotting wood?
Rotting wood.
Let's go over to this other
I can
side
make
door.
it wither and bloom.
That's right. Let's go over to the side door over here.
Yeah. You open the door and you see the room is piled high with rocks on which seaweed and corals have grown. There's hardly any space to move inside, but you see glints of shiny metal can be seen beneath the pile.
No.
Give me a perception check.
I have disadvantage on perception checks right now.
You do. You've got a damaged eye.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
no, not one. You have no idea what's going on in this room.
I have a
Oh,
22.
look in the room.
At Savra, you see that there is some gold glinting under the rocks. But with your perception, you also see a large serpentine creature kind of form, like moving through the rocks.
Ah, shit. Alright, she walks back out of the room and says, no. And just closes the door.
You know, I don't know. I didn't see enough to counter her, so.
Yeah.
She looks at our new lich friends and goes, you have a pet.
some wildlife. It's not Sahuagin. It's just natural. Surely
it's,
he's had wildlife
yeah.
come in here before. Like that's not. Yeah.
It's just a pet.
He grumbles, but nods.
All right. To the north door.
Now, the door on the north, you see a next to it, carved into the wall, appears to be crude pictures, and it looks like a crude picture of a fish, and then an arrow pointing towards the door.
If it's a language, I can understand it.
It's pictures, basically. but well, I'll give you this. What you can decipher is that this looks like the Sahuagin did this, and it looks like it is referencing fish as a key to this door.
Somebody go grab the merman. We just need his butt.
Do we see any kind of key on the door, like keyhole or
It wants a
locking
fish.
mechanism?
Yeah, you do see a large open. What am I trying to picture? Like an open keyhole that you could insert a key into, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But it's big. It's very large.
It wants a fish. We need the merman. We need his butt.
We haven't seen any giant keys around.
You have not seen any giant keys around.
Sure. The
Go grab
merman
his
or
grab
a
that
wild
guy.
fish. Yeah.
There's a lot of bodies floating around. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Sahuagin maybe
If there's like a
hand,
something like
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
it's
there's
like a palm reader. We just shove their hand
There's
in it.
Mr. Net right here. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Net. What do you got?
All right. You grab Mr. Net and you put his palm up against the door, and you see the door form teeth and reach out and bite the arm all the way up to the shoulder and rip it off, and you hear munching noises, and then the door opens.
Okay. So no one close that door. That door is open forever now.
Well, you see it swing. You see the door swing open, but now your mind's playing tricks because the door clearly now looks more. It's kind of moving a little bit, and it's like digesting, but it's open at the moment.
Great. Okay.
And it opens into a room that is actually devoid of a lot of the decay and slime and muck that seem to cover the rest of the wreck. And there are a number of treasure chests in here.
Oh.
Some of them appear old, like they were originals from the ship, and others look like similar to the chest you found in the Sahuagin's quarters, where they're like coral, made out of coral chests.
All right, we gotta open them quickly. I don't know how long this door's gonna stay satiated.
You start flinging open treasure chests. What you get, and you hear him say,
Ah, yes. Some of the goods of the Golden Crown still survived. And these creatures, they just kept it here.
I assume you do not mind us looting this area as recompense for our good deeds today.
I did say there would be reward involved, yes. You may help
Very good.
yourselves.
and you get one chest is full of potions.
Oh, good.
3 potions of healing, 2 potions of greater healing, and a potion of animal friendship.
I've taken that potion of greater healing.
One chest is
That was my recompense.
full of
Yeah.
money, which is all slimy and gross. These are the old chests, by the way, the OG chests.
Mm.
And then one of them is full of some magical items, including a very nice looking cloak that looks like a stingray. And it is a Cloak of the Manta Ray. While wearing this cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet.
Wow.
This is the old, oh, this would have been great to get this item before this dungeon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Savra, or not Savra, you all find this, but you also see what looks like a magical cube, like the size of a Rubik's Cube looking thing. But it looks like it's been damaged. And Hochmara's kind of, his face falls. It's like,
Oh, that was a powerful cube of force. Perhaps you can find someone to repair it. Very useful.
Cube of
I could probably
Force.
fix this.
yeah. So Cloak of the Manta Ray. Cube of Force, but it is damaged. And then in the, that's the 3 old chests. In the 3 new chests, you find the sea chests, I guess. 3 small gold bracelets bearing dwarven motifs, a rotten bag of engraved bone dice, and a gold ewer covered in elvish lettering. And this looks like stuff that has been specifically pilfered from, prisoners or wherever these creatures got it from.
Yeah, like the Sahuagin themselves, like hoarding treasure.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the last chest is filled with severed, rotting hands of various age, ethnicity, everything. Just
How valuable do those look?
well, the necromancer
Why you gotta?
may be excited, but the rest of you are. It's like a horror movie when you open that chest.
Why is it starting to feel like a theme with my characters and having something to do with fingers that have been severed?
Right. Just
Like-
present her with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look at them.
It could be useful down the
Yeah,
line.
it could be.
Unfortunately, that cloak doesn't help with my shooting ability.
Right. Does it
But-
give you a shooting speed underwater?
I don't have a way to swim, so if no one takes it out, I can take it.
You can have it.
Well, I think you don't have disadvantage if you have a swim speed. Is that right, or is it ranged attacks always have?
Ranged always has a
Okay.
disadvantage.
So you do need a crossbow thing.
Yeah.
Make
I've
a
already
note of
got my swim speed.
Maybe I'll
Chainmail.
just swim up and dagger him or something.
Yeah.
All right, I will have a cloak of the manta ray on.
Yeah. And does not require attunement.
That is, yeah, wow. Yeah.
Now, could Cheese wear the cloak of the manta ray?
That's a good question. Like I thought it was with the Pegasus last campaign.
Yeah.
Like, could we equip magic items?
There are
on-
certain things I may have some wiggle room on, but a cloak probably not. But if something was like a ring, maybe a belt, you could make that a collar. Like I could see you doing
Yeah.
that. But the cloak specifically
Yeah.
got to be able to like put the cloak down and up and all that, and that's probably a bridge too far. But
Yeah, the rule book does say when the Drake gets to 0 hit points, anything he's wearing or carrying is left behind.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
that gets
Okay,
tricky,
so
yeah.
it would just be left in the water. Okay.
it'd be tricky to give him some magic items then.
Yep.
But yeah, Hoach says,
I believe that is the final room then. Appropriate it was the treasure room. You've received your reward. And my gratitude. You came at an opportune time. I was losing my mind in there. Of course, if you find my staff out there, you can keep it. I just don't
Look-
want to be bothered anymore.
What will
Okay.
you do? You will stay in this shipwreck forever?
Hopefully, yes. With no
With
more
your pet.
disturbances.
he's like, and he kind of smiles ruefully. He's like,
I will build an army of the dead and conquer this world. I'm just kidding.
Add ice to it.
I got worked to the bone when I was alive. I remember that much. I
Oh,
am
Lord.
enjoying my eternal retirement down here. Maybe I'll take a visit to the surface once in a while. Eh?
If you do look us up, we will we'll host you.
Magnificent. I take good care of that spell book, yes.
you all starting to stuff your pockets, and you see the door kind of give off a belch, and bubbles come out, and it starts closing again.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's bounce. Yeah, you all can bid farewell to Hoch Miraz and grab
A genuinely valuable NPC.
a genuinely valuable NPC. And grab the prisoners, assume, and the the stones,
and the rocks.
the rocks, yeah. And you quickly realize through trial and error that they all must remain within 20 feet of each other. If even one of them breaks that, the whole magic shunts off. And if you make it smaller, then it's just a smaller zone. So it can kind of be manipulated, but only when it's at its max. Then as soon as one leaves the range, then the whole thing just turns off. But otherwise, it's a permanent enchantment. Now, the other thing, Savra, you learned is that because it's an enchantment, it is susceptible to something like Dispel Magic.
Mm-hmm. Well, as soon as we breach the surface, and we confirm everyone can swim, Salva puts all 6 stones in her bag. Those are just going to go straight in a bag.
Okay.
That way they're protected.
Yeah, good idea. They come in handy later, I'm sure.
Yeah. Last chance to vote for the MVPC poll, which is, I forgot to tell everybody that was running earlier, but I think we are wrapping up this area, which is amazing. It's exactly what I wanted to do. The important piece of information you got, which unfortunately Ray was gone, but I did copy and paste that in there, was that you received a vision, which was like, you get the feeling it was happening. It wasn't like this is a premonition. Like this is like
it was real time.
This is like an email going out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
So
command? Like go do this?
Yeah, basically like here's what it's like an update. Like here's what's happening.
Okay.
It's all hands on deck. Everybody's going out there, and you feel like these Sahuagin maybe would have gone up and joined that excursion, but you heard this voice commanding this vision about like all creatures amass, and you saw this army of like ships and everything like just approaching the city of Neverwinter, and you could all recognize that because you all originally. I think Mac might be the only one that's actually from Neverwinter, but you all met there, so you're at least familiar with what the city would look like and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, you also still have the mine, which was the other area that had the tracks going to and from towards the mountains. So that's the stuff you've got left.
Yep. And are any of these people like? Do they have anything valuable to offer us, like verbally or otherwise, once we get them on the shore?
You can confirm that they're still pretty fucked up. It would take a while, but you guys would be able to like long rest and stuff after this. And you do confirm that 2 of them are originally from Fiskerbach, and especially the woman's name is Westra. She confirms her son is Byrne, her husband is Tamrin, I believe. And she does... or one of them who's been captured is noting that they've been bringing some prisoners here, and then they're also taken from here, and obviously these guys aren't sure where they're taken to, but there's this whole like chain of logistics going on with prisoners, and you did notice tracks coming to and from that mine area.
Okay. All right.
And I'll have to retell all of this because we are going to be on break. Yeah. So just as a heads up, I will still be streaming next week for the crafting streams, for sure Monday, probably Thursday, but I'll see about that. But we'll not be doing our session on Friday the 22nd nor Friday the 29th, where we will really be off that entire week that week. So you're going to have to be without us for 2 weeks for the holiday break, and then we will return as our Friday stream on January 5th. So yeah, full 3 weeks later. But I'm really glad we made it to this, put a bow on this session here. And you know what I'm going to say? I think it's a level up to 5 is in the cards also.
Yay!
For 2024.
That's a big level.
That's a big level.
That's my build comes online level.
All the builds come online, I think, at that level. We have a tie between Gottwald and Savra for MVPC. So I need you guys to do a roll off for a straight roll 20.
Straight roll 20. Okay.
A straight or a D20, not roll. We are doing roll
D20.
20.
No.
Gottwald
So close.
gets it with the 15.
A 10. It was just a 10 gold piece.
A
gemstone.
10 gold piece gemstone. You
It was-
found.
it fell out of one of the statues. or
Yeah,
something
the
like
door belched it out.
That. Yep.
Yep. Yes. All right, that is going to do it for this episode of Call from the Deep. Be sure to head over to our live post-session discussion chat from the Deep after this show tonight. Thank you to Chris, Heather, and Raymond for playing. Thank you to all the wonderful fans for watching. And of course, thank you so much to the patrons. Shout out to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brandon, Genocider, David, Electric, Roleplay Roll, Christopher, Corey, Big Nut, John F, John L, Scott, Eric, Tyler, Nathan, Camp Crystal, Counselor, Andrew, Daryl, the Reldron, Captain Winnie 79, Stephanie, Andy, Patrick, Jason, and Ishmael, and Gold patrons, RPG Papergrams, Pretty Boy, Newman, Netherlands of Down, Sam, Libby Spuds, Jerome, Nathan, Fassica, Tortoise, Scott, Repus, Carolyn, Jerry, and Thomas, and Glenn. Thank you all very much for your support. We are live streaming our adventures in 3 weeks. Have a wonderful, happy holiday, and we will see you next time.
Happy holidays. Bye.
See, my big one is level 6, though.
Oh, is it?
You get
Yeah,
third
that's
level. You get third level spells at 5, though.
Oh no, level 6 is when I get the ability to animate dead.
Animate dead. That's gonna be fun. Yeah.
That's what you're really waiting for.
Then we just need
Yeah.
Gottwald's skeleton.
Yeah, basically. Gottwald will be my puppet at some point.
Killing myself.
You gotta be.